What up, everybody? That's a real horse right there staring at me. You saw its tail. Anyways, I'm here surrounded by fig trees. The family ranch. You can see how beautiful it is. And I'm surrounded by all these fig trees. Fig tree. This is the biggest fig tree. It's nice. And I used to envy the neighbor's fig tree where they have the horses now. I wanted that piece of land for myself, but it didn't come true for a reason. That's another fig tree where I used to hang out. Now it's part of the neighbor's property where they have this horse. But I love this fig tree right here. Dope. Dope. Anyways, got a mission right here. See if I could accomplish it. And that's this. Law number 12 and 13. Law number 12 says, honor your mother and father, for their light is part of your light, and their light brought you into the light. You honor the great light when you respect your parents. This is gonna be long. Respect your mother because you passed through her. Respect your father because he's light mixed with your mother, light in getting you here. Honor them all of their days. They cared for you when you could not care for yourself. This too honors greater light. Before you begin the journey of discovering who you are, your purpose, and how you want to make the contribution, you must first understand that your light is a combination of two, the light of your mother and light of your father. If for no reason, even if they make no contribution to your success, they must be respected as your parents. By disrespecting them, you are like a soldier using the dagger in his right hand to stab himself in his left arm. It hurts only you. By condemning them, you are diminishing who you are and thus dimming your light. In the house of Illuminati, we have discovered that the high-minded mighty tend to regard themselves as made. This is foolishness. This behavior is not tolerated, and it will lead to your dismissal from the house. Once you leave, there is no returning back. Therefore, show your parents as much love as possible. Totally agree with that. That's the reason that I have do what I honor. It's part of one of my vibes. It gives me a good vibe, and I like it basically. Law number 13. Know yourself and your enemies. Learn both ways and their ways. Discover your upper and lower limits. Lesson 13. One of the grandest miscalculations of man is to believe he has no enemies. For he who has no enemies apparently is doing nothing, has nothing, aspires to be nothing at all costs. You should avoid the company of those who do not wish you well. Unfortunately, this is not always possible. Therefore, minimal contact will suffice in the event that you must be in the same room with your enemies. Evaluate your tolerance of their snide comments, remarks, and sometimes blatant disrespect. Disregard it. You should be well prepared in dealing with their ways already. You should also be even more aware of yourself and how well you handle these situations. flight or fight instincts typically surface, but fighting must always be last resort. Choose to flee instead. The flatness of the earth provides you with much terrain and many places to find yourself. Also, you should not preoccupy yourself with the possibility of gaining the friendship of these people either. Seldom will you get it, and if you do, be wary of it. A sage once gave this parable of young man in a dilemma. The young man had received a hat given to him by his late father. He really liked this hat, but when he wore it, his friends mocked him. He came to the old sage and said, "If I wear it, they will mock me, but if I don't wear it, I will feel like I have given it into their mocking." The sage responded, it sounds to me that if you wear it or if you don't, you are doing it for them. Take this lesson and remember, exhausting yourself mentally about your enemy serves to your detriment. It requires too much energy and too much time. Energy you should be using for the light. Totally agree. Do this instead. Act as if you do not see them, but know that they are there. Give them the same respect you would give anyone, but watch them, learn them, and study them. Okay. Yeah, this is the first time I read this, so it's kind of, hopefully in the future I will reread this and it's gonna sound a lot better, so bear with me. And yeah, I'm just feel happy that I had the time to do this real quick. Alright, take care, peace, love you guys.